here again, your host Ruchita Srivastav. So I'm delighted that I am coming again in front of you with the fourth episode of She Power Network. And more than that, I'm very much happy that I have a very eminent guest with me, Anitha Rao. So, hi Anita.
Hi, good morning, Ruchita. Good morning, people.
Hello, everyone. Good morning, Anita. Before I'll start shooting the questions and everything to Anita. Let me tell you a little bit about her. Even if I'll say little bit, it will be too many things because she is into so many things. I'm so delighted that she is on our show today. So, by profession, she is an international air hostess, and can you believe it? She has traveled more than 62 countries. Oh God, that's my dream. To travel so many countries and not only that she loved traveling, but the best part of is that she's so much interested in doing the social activities. I mean, when I was reading her bio, I was amazed that 'cause, well, someone can work so many in so many things and can work with the so many underprivileged people. Currently she's driving a personal hygiene menstruation cycle for young underprivileged girls. She also teaches the importance of grooming, and there are many things which we will be talking about it during our talk show. So before we start, Anita, I just want to ask one question to you. I mean, how you decided to choose this field of having a importance of dressing up and benefits of that, because that's a very unusual field which normally nobody chooses it. And I'll tell you one more thing, she is into the jury of many fashion events and beauty pageants. So whatever she's going to say, I'm going to take it die hard, I'm going to remember it die hard. So Anita, over to you. Please tell me why you have chosen such a unique field.
First of all, thank you so much, Ruchita. These are all very overwhelming words that you're telling about me. So let me begin by introducing myself. My name is Anitha Rao, and then I am from Bangalore originally. By profession, I'm an international air hostess. As you said, I have traveled around 63 countries. Yes, air hostess, we do travel a lot. Now I am into social activities where I teach menstrual hygiene, personal hygiene to underprivileged kids, and also general cleanliness, which is very, very important to all of us towards building the nation. The reason why I chose to discuss about general personal hygiene or the importance of dressing, I will tell you. When I traveled to all these countries, the only thing which I noticed was most of the countries like Europe, America, and Africa, most of the countries, they not only look clean, but even the people look very, very presentable.
That's
Apart
true.
from my country, apart from my
Mhm.
country, and even the Indian subcontinent like Bangladesh, Afghanistan, Sri Lanka, only we do not look good. We are very intelligent, very hardworking, we have lot of caliber and capacity than everyone else. But least importance is given to us. There is lot of discrimination, racism, etc. we
So
face
true.
in
So
the
true.
world. And every time I travel to Paris, everybody, including a 97-year-old lady, looks very presentable. Each time I come to India, highly qualified people, they look underdressed. So I kept observing for 10 years, that's what I did when I was flying,
Mhm.
that it is only because of the way we look we gain respect.
So
And
nice,
then
Anita. I have never observed, because even I go to the different countries, but I see people are more presentable, they are more fashionable. So, it never comes to my mind that, the people are here, we are not presentable, we are underdressed because we do not have such kind of awareness. I mean, that's a really good observation you have done, because when we go out, we normally praise people. Wow, this is happening, that is happening, but we never think that why it's not happening in our country. This is so good, Anita.
thank you so much. And one more incident I'll tell you. We all have learned early humans, right? The evolution of
Mm-hmm.
history of mankind, the evolution of early humans. Early humans, they covered their body to protect themselves from heat, cold, rain, and animals. That was the only importance of dressing to them.
That's
But
true.
we modern humans, we have found out that the clothing is the only powerful tool to create the first impression. So
Okay,
this
that's
is the reason today I am going to discuss about this least practiced, less importance given to this act, which is dressing up.
I'm so glad that we are talking to you, and we will be learning few tips about the dressing up. So the first question that I'm going to shoot you now after this, that why you have chosen is impression. Like we normally say that first impression is the last impression. It should be a long lasting impression. So I want to understand with you that what about the verbal and non-verbal impression, because one is when you see visually that okay, she's looking good or she's not looking good. Another one is about that how we can make a verbal and non-verbal impression. I'll come to the dressing part also, but I want to touch this verbal and non-verbal so that when we will go ahead in the talk show, so that the viewer can understand more about it.
Definitely. Before we understand what is communication, verbal communication, non-verbal communication, dressing up, why it is important, etc.,
Mm-hmm.
I am going to reintroduce you to the very, very common words like image, self
Mm-hmm.
image, body image, self esteem, what is confidence, what is attitude, all these things in brief, one by one, I am going to explain to you. Then, all the answers the viewers they are going to get what is there in their mind. So,
Okay.
let me begin with what is image. The meaning of image is just the picture or the appearance of anything, it can be anything. So, image has two types, one is self image, the other one is body image. What is
Okay.
self image and then how it is developed? Who all contributed to our self image? We are going to discuss
Mm-hmm.
now. Very quickly, I'm going to discuss. Self image is the picture or the appearance of yourself, what you have in your mind. I'm too
Okay.
fat. I'm too tall. I'm too fair. I'm beautiful. Oh my God, I am not intelligent at all to handle the crowd. All these things which you have, your picture of yourself in your mind. That can be
Oh.
positive, like, wow, I look so beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Negative, oh my God, I'm so short, I cannot wear palazzos.
Mm-hmm.
So when
So
you
totally
develop this
depend
self
upon our
image,
mind. So it's totally depend upon our mind, how mind will make us think.
exactly how much you love yourself.
Okay.
So now what I'm going to discuss is like what is self-image, who all contributed. We know self-image
Mm-hmm.
is the picture of ourselves. And
Mm-hmm.
when do we start developing it? We start developing it at the age of 2 when we
Oh.
start looking at the mirror.
Mm-hmm.
And who all contributes? Your parents, your grandparents, and your
Okay.
caretaker, your teachers, your relatives. How do they contribute? You as a parent or your parents must have told you that you look so beautiful. And your grandparents, they say you sing beautifully, you draw very well. And your caretaker says that your nose looks like a capsicum. And your teachers, they say you're so intelligent. All these compliments, you are going to grow with it up to the age of
Mm-hmm.
15 till you
Mm-hmm.
become adolescent. And at the age of 15, you are going to decide what kind of a person you are, whether I'm tall, I'm
Okay.
beautiful, am I good in maths, etc., etc. What our peers or these contributors, so called, they have told us. But mothers, be very careful when you're teaching your kids. You have to tell them only positive things because you will be the major contributor. 90% contribution is from you towards the development of their self image.
Mm-hmm.
Now, how do we overcome it? Self image is the picture of yourself. You cannot overcome it overnight. Just by
Okay.
learning, just by convincing yourself, yes, I can do this, yes, I cannot do this. Give some time, the positive self image can be developed. Now, the second point
Okay.
is body image. What is body image? Similarly, similar to self image, it's a part of your image which is the picture of your body which is in your mind. Again,
Mm-hmm.
the same thing. I have very big ears. My lips are too thin. My skin is too dark. Wow, I am weightish. I have a long hair, I look so beautiful, etc. I am so fat, my legs are so short, my nails are breaking all the time. These are all the pictures of your body, what you have in your mind. Again, there
Mm-hmm.
are two types of body images. One is plus body image, that is positive, and the other one is negative. How do
Okay.
we overcome body image? It takes time. That also, I am too thin. What can be done? Overnight, can you become a plus size person? A plus size
Mm-hmm.
person, can he or she become a thin person overnight? Set
Mm-hmm.
realistic goals and then work towards it. Body image also can be attained. Required body image also can be attained. So now
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to talk about self esteem. You have heard high self esteem, low self esteem. He's very
Mm-hmm.
egoistic person. What is the meaning of esteem? Esteem is the price tag what you put for your own personality.
Oh,
This is a
that's.
1,000 rupees t-shirt. Yeah, the same thing you are going to put a price tag. It is the value what you put for your personality. That is high self-esteem because you value yourself a lot, you love yourself a lot. Low self-esteem, you are not confident in whatever you do, however good you look. So
Oh,
this is
that's awesome.
self-esteem. And
Mm-hmm.
attitude, we all know about attitude. What is attitude? It is your personality or your behavior, what you have. Positive attitude, you always think positively. You excuse people and then you give benefit of doubt and then you say, chalo chalta hai, that is okay. Benefit of
Mm-hmm.
doubt. Maybe she's my friend, he's my son. It's okay. Let me forgive. So these are the things. Positive. Negative, no way, I can't cook biryani. How much ever I learn, I can't do maths. These are all the negative attitude. I cannot talk to people. I'm very shy. I'm introvert. I'm extrovert. These are all the negative thoughts about yourself, which is
That's true.
related to self-esteem. And what is
Mm-hmm.
confidence? That is your personality, the knowledge what you have, like how you handle.
Mm-hmm.
Overconfident or less confident.
Mm-hmm.
So, all these words which you learned just now, we are going to see how all these factors are related, interlinked, or directly proportional to the importance of dressing.
Okay, that's really a very beautiful insight, Anita. I mean, we normally take it as a word, but you have given such a nice definition of that. That's really awesome. So, the thing is that we normally say with the dressing up, it's sometimes related to the personal traits also. So, if you can see, like, I love to wear Western dresses more. I'm giving my example, right? I was a very thin person before pregnancy. After pregnancy, I couldn't lose weight. So, I have a self image that, I'm wearing Western dresses. So I may not look good. But again, as you said, that it totally depends upon your body shape and self image based on your mind, which dictate the thing. So I want to talk to you about the personality trait which you were saying, that with the image, with the dressing up, it also comes with the personality trait. What kind of personality traits you have?
So now you're talking again about body image. Like you were very thin
Yes, yes.
before, and then
Uh-huh.
now because of pregnancy, and then you don't have
Mhm.
time and all that.
Yeah,
First of
that's true.
all, you have to accept your body image. You're thin,
Mm-hmm.
you're fat, you're plus size. Second thing, you have to wear clothes which is according to your body shape. There are
Okay.
certain patterns, colors which uplifts your personality. At times you must have seen people saying that this dress looks really nice on you. And you stand in front of the mirror and then mirror says you look gorgeous. The next day you wear something else, your mirror says, no, don't Ruchita, don't wear this. You're not looking
Mm-hmm.
good. What could be the reason? The reason is the pattern and the color and the fabric which you wore yesterday complements your
Mm-hmm.
body shape.
Okay.
But today, what you're wearing, that is not complementing your body shape. So,
Mm-hmm.
wear what fits you, what comforts you. That's
Okay.
the only thing you can look presentable and good looking.
Okay, got your point. So, I would like to ask you one thing. What, ABCD of dressing up, like, when you say that, in India the people are more unaware about dressing up, more about the styling, and compared to, when you go abroad. So I would like to ask you, what is the, ABCD of dressing up, and how anyone can, connect that dot and become more aware about dressing up.
Okay, I'll give you two incidents before I talk about this. And I will tell you, I will ask you questions, a few
Mm-hmm.
questions you are going to answer,
Sure.
or the viewers are going to answer. First thing is, most of us, even our kids, ourselves, we are very scared of our fathers. We are very
Mm-hmm.
comfortable and relaxed with our mothers.
Mm-hmm.
Mothers, she has to say 10 times, we don't listen to her. Father says
Okay.
once, we listen to him.
Mm-hmm.
What could be the reason? Most of the time, we have seen our fathers when he is going to work. When
Yeah,
he is
sure.
going to work, he is dressed appropriately. When he is dressed appropriately while going to office, the his dressing sends most so many messages. Non-verbal communication you were talking about, those cues we say it
Mm-hmm.
sends. Among them, one very important message what we get from his dressing is authoritative, dependable, trustworthy. What is
True. So
authoritative?
true.
Anybody who is very well dressed, he is authoritative. That means whatever he says, we follow.
That's
Kids,
a image, that becomes in our mind, that, he's dressed up well, whatever he will be saying, that will be a correct one, compared to, those who has not been dressed up so appropriately.
exactly. So now I am coming to mothers. Kids, they come home, and then mothers are usually in their फटा हुआ comfortable kurta और नाइटी के ऊपर एक दुपट्टा पहन लिया
हाँ.
और एक पुराना वाला कुर्ता और पैजामा पहन लिया या नाइट सूट भी पहन लेते हैं कभी कभी. So
True.
these dresses sends a message that comfortable and relaxed. You can never look authoritative in those dressing. So your kids or you did not listen to your mother.
True. That's so true.
Okay. So now I'm going to link all these personal traits which you were going to ask, like image, self-esteem, confidence, positive, negative attitude, etc., to one
Mm-hmm.
line, that is importance of dressing and the benefits of dressing. You as a working lady or any of non-working ladies, the minute we step before we step out of the house, we spend 10 minutes in front of the mirror.
True.
Correct. And then whatever time we have, we deck up and then we wear clothes. And you stand in front of the mirror image says, wow, you look great. And you wear a
Of
smile on your
course.
face,
Yeah.
and then you step out. And the minute you step out, you go to meet your friends or your colleagues, you go to office, everybody is throwing compliments. Wow, you look very nice today, your skin is glowing, what's
Mm-hmm.
special? And then it's your birthday, and then you're glowing, and then you had a lot of food yesterday or partied, you look so happy, etc., etc. The minute you get compliments, positive compliments, your self-image increases, self-esteem
True.
increases, you're very confident, your
Self
attitude is
confidence
positive,
increases.
you
Self
your
confidence increases.
exactly positive energy you get, and that day, whatever you do, success is at your feet and you can achieve goals easily. On the
Okay.
contrary,
Mm-hmm.
early in the morning you get up and then you have no time even to brush your hair, anything you get, and then you wear it and then you step out. You go there, and then your colleagues will meet you, and then they say, what's wrong with you? You're looking sick. You didn't sleep well. Anything is bugging you. What happened? You had a fight. Your kids are not listening to
Mm-hmm.
you, etc., etc. But with you, things are fine. You had breakfast, you
It's
had a
just
good
that we
sleep,
didn't dress up
etc.
properly. Yeah, it's just that we didn't
Exactly.
dress up. Yeah.
You didn't wear clothes or pieces of clothing which is not matching your persona.
Mm-hmm.
And once you hear negative compliments, self image down, body image down, self esteem low, low confidence, anything you do that day, down the drain. Did you understand now how the decision of dressing appropriately
It's
is
so important.
interlinked and directly
Yes.
proportional to all these personal traits? what you have.
That's so true. I mean, that's totally spot on, Anita. I mean, I never thought of in that way that, dressing up can really, lift your mood. Because one of our viewer just asked you a question. I'm just taking that. Deepa, she's saying, does not your mood affect the dressing?
Hi, Deepa. It's a very good question. Of course, it affects your mood. In case if you are feeling very low, there is no question that you are going to dress down. It's okay to dress down, but not at
Mm-hmm.
all times. So now I'm coming back to Deepa. I'm going to answer this question: when to dress up, where to dress up, why to dress up. That's your question.
Mm-hmm.
When to dress up at all times. I'm not saying that full makeup on. Where to dress up? Everywhere you go. कूड़ा फेंकने जाओगे तो भी dress up. That means you have to wear block heels and lipstick, mascara. No, look presentable. Garbage collector should respect you. And when should I dress up? Whenever you command respect from people, you dress up. ये तो इज्जत तो हर जगह हर आदमी चाहता है भाई. And why should we dress up? Very important. If you want to sound authoritative, if you want to sound trustworthy, if you want people around you to like you and listen to you,
Mm-hmm.
you have to dress up. And one more thing,
Okay.
once you dress up, your confidence level is high. Once the confidence level is high, whatever you do, as I said, success rate is high and goals can be achieved easily and you make a lot of friends.
True, true. Definitely. I mean, this is so nice. I mean, this kind of insight we have never got it, Anita. So that's really nice
Thank
that
you.
everywhere we have to. But you said one thing that that अगर आप कूड़ा भी फेंकने जाओ तो dress up होके जाओ. So one of the thing which and that comes to me and to the viewer also, like what kind of dress up, I mean, when it comes to the dressing, any definition. For example, as you said कि बच्चा घर से आ रहा है and he sees that mother is in loose pajama or something like nighty with a dupatta, which is a very common thing nowadays. So what kind of dress up you are saying it, I mean, if you can give the examples of that.
At home, wear casuals, like a t-shirt and a palazzo, which is very, very casual and then which comforts you. And at the same
Mm-hmm.
time, you look presentable when the kids come home. If you're wearing
Okay.
kurta, wear A-line kurta with cigarette pants. They are so comfortable. And your hair nicely tied up.
Okay.
And when they come, don't lie on the sofa and look at the TV, watch TV and look at your mobile. It's a very bad sign. Do you like your kids or somebody else doing the same thing to you? No, right? So the
Mm-hmm.
minute they come, be chirpy and then go receive them. Hi, how are you? How was your school? Etc. etc. Don't ask questions. Do you have test tomorrow? Yeah. No. How was your
Okay,
school?
so
Did you
instead
enjoy? Did
of
you eat?
okay,
And
that's
कूड़ा
so
फेंकने के लिए कैसे जाए भाई? It's not a big deal. कूड़ा की कैसे क्या क्या पहन के जाए? The same thing. Usually, we wear dupatta or stole or something like that to cover our
Mhm.
upper torso. Anything which you feel okay, that you have to wear. कूड़ा
That
फेंकने
is
के लिए.
appropriate. I mean, you want to say that, we women, those who are the homemakers or those who are working from home, they have a habit of wearing a very casual, like, yoga pants and a t-shirt kind of thing and staying at home all the day. Only when we step out, and we step out very rarely, like, only in the weekend when we go out, we wear the dresses which we keep on hoarding in our cupboards, because
Wardrobes, yeah.
I want to agree that nobody has a good clothes. Every women have good clothes, but they keep on hoarding it in the cupboard. So it's important that we should not hoard it in the cupboard. Take it out, wear it every day, and feel good that you are alive. Even if you're not working, you are alive, and that's so
Correct.
true.
Correct. True,
Yeah.
true. So
So
it is very important. Now we learned about the importance of dressing, how they are interlinked. One factor which is dressing up is very, very important and it is linked to all other factors. Now, as you said, talked about your cupboard or wardrobe. I am going to talk about wardrobe now. You said you once a week you go out and then for lunch and dinner. Sorry, once a week you go for lunch and dinner and etc. But when there is a sale, you buy everything.
True.
When you go to a mall, you buy everything you like, but you never see what fits my body. You bring it, dump it in the wardrobe. And when there is a necessity for you to wear, you open the wardrobe, clothes are staring at you, you are staring at the clothes.
And then we see we don't
Oh,
have anything to wear.
I have
That's a
no
common.
clothes to wear, I have to go and buy. You know the reason why we do this? We do not replenish our wardrobes. What is the meaning of replenish? Remove old clothes, get trendy, which is in or which is in fashion. Get those clothes and wear it. नहीं, हम लोग ऐसे नहीं करते. मेरा मामा ने दिया, ये फूफा जी का फर्स्ट प्रेजेंट है. अरे दादाजी जब मरते थे तब ये देकर गए. ये मेरा बेटे का फर्स्ट बर्थडे वाला. बेटा इज 19 ईयर्स ओल्ड. 19 ईयर से वो पड़ा है. इट इज स्टेयरिंग एट यू, यू आर स्टेयरिंग एट इट. Correct? Never do that. You should always restock your wardrobe so that you get to wear new things which is in the market. At the same time, others can also use your old clothes like poor orphanage kids. Now,
True.
very, very important topic which I am going to talk is verbal and non-verbal communication. It
Mm-hmm.
is for working ladies and non-working ladies to deal with their kids. What is the meaning of communication? After blinking and your heartbeat, communication is the most done activity in human beings.
True.
That is talking. Because of talking, major deals, fights, compromises, loves, etc. happens. There are two types of communication which helps to build the so-called first impression.
Okay.
The two types of communication, they are,
Mm-hmm.
one is verbal communication, the
Mm-hmm.
other one is non-verbal communication.
True.
Verbal communication happens only after non-verbal communication,
Mm-hmm.
which contribute only 3% in building the first impression. I usually
Okay.
don't say first impression, I say the last impression. It contributes only 3% of your verbal communication. What is
Mm-hmm.
verbal communication? The way you talk.
Okay.
When the interviewer or when the stranger talks to you for the first time, he is
Mm-hmm.
going to measure your knowledge just by
Mm-hmm.
talking to you, what you have studied, and then what you like, what's your perception
Yes.
about politics, environment, and eco-friendly products, etc. That happens only after he sees you.
True.
That seeing part is called non-verbal communication, which
Mm-hmm.
contributes around 97%
Mm-hmm.
in creating the best impression.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Got it.
what are the factors which is included in non-verbal communication? As you said, the
Mm-hmm.
ABCD, I am going to answer you the ABCD now.
Okay.
Non-verbal communication consists of the first is clothing,
Mm-hmm.
grooming,
Mm-hmm.
body language,
Mm-hmm.
and etiquette.
Okay.
What is clothing? Appropriate clothing. What is the meaning of
Mm-hmm.
appropriate? सही ढंग के कपड़े पहन के जाना. मंदिर जा रही हो, स्लीवलेस मत पहन के जाना. शादी में
True.
जा रही हो, शॉर्ट स्कर्ट मत पहन के जाना.
Hmm.
You're going for an interview. Can you wear gaga fully?
No.
That is appropriate dressing. That is your clothing.
Mm-hmm.
The other one
Mm-hmm.
is body language. Body language includes your confidence, how knowledgeable
Mm-hmm.
you are, how you have prepared yourself before going
Okay.
for the meeting. And next comes your etiquette.
Mm-hmm.
Grooming, sorry. And the next one is grooming. Grooming is
Mm-hmm.
today I thought I'm going to talk to you guys on dressing, so dress well.
Mm-hmm.
Grooming includes a very well trimmed hair, done eyebrows,
Okay.
nice
Mm-hmm.
lipstick, nice color lipstick, or a
Mm-hmm.
kajal, or a blush on, and your ironed clothes, nice cut, painted nails,
Mm-hmm.
etc.
Mm-hmm.
This is your grooming.
True.
Now the next is etiquette. Etiquette is a singular word. It's a French
Mm-hmm.
word. It is not etiquettes. It is
Mm-hmm.
etiquette, which includes your behavior. Eye
Okay.
contact,
Mm-hmm.
a firm handshake, not a dead fish handshake.
True.
how
Even
you
if when
talk to
you're doing a handshake, you should have a proper firm handshake so that it
people.
shows the confidence on you. That
Exactly, how trustworthy you are. So
yes.
these are all, they fall under body language and etiquette.
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm.
non-verbal communication, it takes 80% of your impression, and
Mm-hmm.
it happens usually in 5 to 10 seconds only.
True.
Believe me, you have no second chance to create your first impression for the second time.
Yeah, it's always first chance and the first only chance to have a first impression. You will never get a second chance of having a first impression. That's so true.
Exactly, exactly. So you have to be very careful when you're going to meet the person for the first time. Okay, man,
Mm-hmm.
women, it doesn't matter. To create that
Mm-hmm.
5 to 10 seconds of impression, you have to prepare yourself. Later comes your non-verbal communication. Somehow you can get away with murders. I just read somewhere in American code, if the good-looking person, if he
Mm-hmm.
commits a crime, he gets very less imprisonment. Attractive personality. I just read it somewhere. I'm like, wow, that's really great.
Yeah, but in India, when it comes to the attractive and the charming personality, we have a very misconception that if godi chitti hai, if it is white and something, so she is beautiful compared to a dusky one, and that's why many fairness creams are having so much business, because we have such kind of misconception.
हाँ, नो नो, अगर फेयरनेस क्रीम्स इतना काम करते तो अफ्रीका लोगों का सोचो भाई.
नहीं, एक्चुअली प्रॉब्लम ये है अनीता कि अफ्रीका में दे नो दैट इट्स देयर स्किन कलर, बट इन इंडिया वी आर हैविंग अ ऑब्सेशन with the white skin, and we can't deny that, even if when you see
Exactly.
in the matrimonial site or something, they keep, wanted a fair looking girl
Yeah.
kind of thing. So, see, in metros we don't mind, but when you go to a B town cities, obviously this dressing up is, and especially the skin color, you know makes lots of
Matters.
difference in terms of perception. Even if someone is a dusky but has a good feature, good everything, it doesn't matter. It's just you need to have a good white skin.
Now it's changing. The fashion industry, it is changing. They are taking many dusky skin
That's what I'm
models
saying,
just
that
to
in the metros,
uplift.
but not in the B
Exactly.
town cities and the C town cities. That's what I'm saying about.
That's our mentality, how we grew
Yeah,
up. That
that's
is
what.
again related to self image, which I spoke, and again
Mm-hmm.
it is related to body image. You have always told in villages, they always say, Gori, Chitti, say, बहुत अमीर आदमी शादी करता है. तुम तो काली क्या
Mm-hmm.
बोलते हैं हिंदी में काली बिल्ली हो एक्सेट्रा एक्सेट्रा आई डोंट नो मच अबाउट हिंदी सो दे ऑल से दैट इवन इन Karnataka they do say the same thing but
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how it is dealt but you have to accept your body image your self image and then you have to enhance your features
Mm-hmm.
like you have dusky skin you have a very
Mm-hmm.
nice sharp nose
Mm-hmm.
you have beautiful lips. Why don't you enhance your personality with accessories, with your nice, subtle makeup?
True.
Correct? So
Yeah.
that is accepting your self
So
image
that's
and
one
body
more thing.
image.
Yeah, so one more thing, learning the basics of the makeup so that you can enhance your features. That's what I've learned in a recent, like, if you know the proper makeup up. I'm not saying a very heavy kind of smoky eyeshadows or something. Even if you have a little bit of makeup, it can really boost your self confidence. Leave about how you're looking, but you feel good that I have done a makeup, I'm looking good. So, obviously the other people, as you said, that, when you feel good, the other people will also respect you.
Exactly. So the basic regime is
Mm-hmm.
skincare regime. You have to at
Mm-hmm.
all times you have to maintain your skin. Once a month, go for cleanups.
Mm-hmm.
Not if you're allergic to facials, you have to do cleanups and then eyebrows done, upper lips done, and then if needed, go for bleaching. Many people say that it doesn't suit their this thing skin, and do
Mm-hmm.
lot of scrubbing. All over our janto रहता ही ये है घर पे. So do lot of scrubbing. Again, if you're allergic, take sugar or suji, put a
Mm-hmm.
little bit of curd, honey, etc., and then scrub your face. So this
Yeah,
has to
that's
be
the
done
home
on daily
remedies. Yeah.
basis. Yeah. So what is the basic makeup? Foundation?
Mm-hmm.
No, I don't advise because I never
Mm-hmm.
use foundation. It is not necessary. Only if you're going for parties in winters. Otherwise, in summers and in monsoon season, it looks like pancakes on your face.
True, because
So use
you start
concealer.
sweating it. Yeah.
Exactly. And all parts like T-zone and all, it comes in
Mm-hmm.
stands there. So it really doesn't look good. So I don't recommend foundation until unless in winters you're going for some shadi or some important where you come back home within 2 or 3 hours. That is the time you use correctors and then prims and then foundation. So
Mm-hmm.
on daily basis, you are going to office, use these things, cleanse your face, if possible, steam, and
Mm-hmm.
if possible, scrub ice on your body, on your face. Take ice cube and then scrub on your face. It gives you nice fresh look. And then little bit of lot of sunscreen and little bit of moisturizer. Good product.
Mm-hmm.
Then eyeliner and then kajal and little bit of blush which I have used today, and then my favorite color lipstick. That's all. I have not
Mm-hmm.
used anything else on my face. So this is your everyday skin grooming.
And even if when you are stepping out of the house, you should have these kind of things on your face so that you should look a little bit more presentable instead of just a casual. Even I would say when we are at the home, like we all are working from home, so it should not always be just a putting a moisturizer, that's it, and putting a clutch, and that's it, we are done with it. No, it should not be, because you feel that you're not working from home, you are just relaxing it. As you said that we कभी भी रहो अच्छे से रहो.
अच्छे से रहो, and your mirror image should not get scared of you. When you look at yourself, mirror should say, wow, such a pretty face, it matters. Then you say thank you so much, and you smile, keep smiling. When you smile, you get facial massage.
That's true. That's we normally nowadays a new term has come of yoga, face yoga. That
Face
you
yoga,
need to
yeah.
keep
You
yeah,
make
keep
funny
smiling.
faces, yeah. You make funny
Yeah.
faces, and then that is facial yoga. Correct.
I'll take one question from the live viewers now. Like,
Sure.
but Malini Singh, she's saying, is it important to put on basic makeup for an interview, especially for faculty interview?
Oh my God! Thank you so much, Mrs. Singh. It's very, very, very important because interview is a very formal thing which happens. Faculty interview is, it depends on three things. That is dependable faculties. We have to depend on what they teach.
Mm-hmm.
Trustworthy, whatever you are teaching, we trust you.
Mm-hmm.
And affordable, whatever you are teaching is affordable. And you have to
Okay.
look attractive. So
Mm-hmm.
makeup is very important for you. Basic makeup, no. थोड़ा बहुत extra ही करना पड़ता है, Mrs. Singh. Like maybe foundation or a compact powder or a nice blush on. All these things should be on your face for a faculty member.
Yeah, you should be looking more formal when you're going for an interview. And yeah, so even you can use a color corrector or foundation. And one more thing, when you're going for an interview, I have got it somewhere else also, the question from Instagram, that what should I wear if I'm going for an interview? I am
Okay,
short and I'm
first
heavy.
thing, interview is for your job, right? Anything
Mhm.
related to your job where you're going to earn money, that is considered as formal.
Okay.
So when you're going for an interview, keep it in mind that whatever, right from your makeup, your hair clip, say leke, till
Mhm.
your shoes and handbag, it has to be formals.
Okay.
First of all, hair done, it is away from your face, and then you put a French knot if possible.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, hair has to be swept away from your face. Second thing, as I said, makeup has to be little more than daily. Third thing
Okay.
comes to your clothing where you are going to create the best impression. Please remember. Your
Mm-hmm.
shirt, if you are into wearing Western wear, your shirt has to be formal. And there are many n number of choices in the market for your formal shirts. And a
Mm-hmm.
scarf around your neck is a must when you're going for an interview. It plays a major
Oh.
important role.
Mm-hmm. So maybe a
Very, very
peach color
important.
or a baby pink kind of subtle color scarf would go.
A color combination, I'm going to talk about it later because it takes half a day to talk about color combination or color coordination. I'm going to
Mm-hmm.
give you an easy way to coordinate the colors on your body.
Okay.
So when it comes to formal, now
Mm-hmm.
formal lower torso, that is the bottom I'm going to talk about. If you're
Mm-hmm.
on a plus size, choose always narrow trousers, not the bell bottom.
Okay. So, like,
And
if someone is heavy, okay, sorry to interrupt you. So, like, if they are going for a kurti or a leggings for an interview, is it a formal one or what you think?
it's a big no, no, no. Kurti
Kurti
and
and.
legging, it is a big no, no, no. Kurti
Mm-hmm.
always goes very well with cigarette pants
Mm-hmm.
or pencil cut pants. You know, when you wear leggings, what happens when you're sitting in an auto or on the bike? You must have seen the side, like up to your hips, we can see it.
Mm-hmm.
It is not a
True.
nice sight. You should actually avoid wearing these leggings or jeggings.
Okay.
So, for an interview, always go only for cigarette pants or straight cut pants and A cut kurtas only.
Okay. Even if when you are on a heavy side or a
Heavy
shorter
side,
length.
straight cut. Heavy side,
Okay.
midriff. If you have pate or midriff area, it is you are bulky in the midriff area. That is the central part of your body.
Mm-hmm.
So just to take the attention away from your midriff, what you have to do is you try wearing V-neck and
Okay.
spend more money on your accessories than your clothes because it can work
Okay.
wonders. A nice
Mm-hmm.
neck piece, a nice watch, a nice handbag, a nice shoes. It can take attention away from your body.
Oh, yeah, because the same question a live viewer is asking that post pregnancy we tend to have tummy. What kind of clothes we should wear till the time we get fit or so that we look good or able to hide the tummy. So you are saying just to hide the tummy, we should have more kind of accessories like
You
whether it's a
cannot
bangle.
hide. You cannot hide what you have. So
Okay.
accept it that you have midriff area, that is after pregnancy, and don't give lot of excuses that I was pregnant, so I have tummy. So start working towards it. Meanwhile,
Mm-hmm.
what you can do is you can take the attention away from your midriff and then create a focal point. What is the meaning of focal point? Focal point can be around your neck or on
Mm-hmm.
your wrist or somewhere else like your handbag or a nice earring. More than 2 or 3 seconds, we are going to look at your tummy. So don't worry about it. We are more interested in accessories. What kind of a handbag, where you got it from, which brand. We are interested in that. So create a focal point, very attractive focal point away from your midriff.
That's a good trick. Yeah, obviously we need to work on our tummy and the other after pregnancy, but that's till the time we get fit, it's important that to get a focal point, whether it's a neck piece or something. Yeah. Purnima is asking that I have a very heavy hip, but mid on top. What sorts of clothes will suit me?
Okay, Purnima, now first thing is you have to accept your body like how it is. You are heavy on certain areas and then you are little moderate
Mm,
on certain areas. So your concerned area is midriff area, which you have heavy
mhm.
bottom or heavy midriff. So as I said, take the attention away from the midriff area and focus on your upper torso, which is above your midriff area. So what you can do
Okay.
is avoid wearing round neck, which is going to make you more round, which is going to make you look more round. So always wear V neck, which
Mm-hmm.
is going to cut. This V shape is going to cut your rounded part here on the upper torso. And
Okay.
always
So
go for nice patterns. Fabric should not be very thick, and the patterns or the texture or the designs what you are going to wear, please choose while shopping. You ask yourself 10 times that whether it is suiting me or no. No heavy
mhm.
bold prints. You can wear
Okay.
bold colors but not very heavy bold prints.
Okay, not way. And how about the color blocking? Because one of the Instagram viewer, she asked me that let me read out how to do color block in dress.
Yeah, what is the meaning of color blocking? First, we will understand. The color blocking
Mm-hmm.
is using too many bold colors in one attire. In a piece of clothing, you are going to use 2 or 3 colors, solid colors. For example, neon colors, radium colors, etc. For this, here you have to have a proper color coordination method. You asked me like how to choose the colors. Color
Mm-hmm.
coordination, a very simple tip is use the color wheel, which is around $5 online or 600, 700 rupees. Order immediately, read about it. When you're using colors on your body, stick to only three colors.
Okay.
Do not go more than that. Monochromatic is advisable. That is, mono means one. One color is advisable for plus size.
Mm-hmm.
If you are using color blocking in your dress, please refer to the color wheel and then go about it, and be very careful when you're using it. It
Okay.
really doesn't look good on everybody, especially who's on plus size. It is not advisable. If still you want to continue it, use the color wheel and the
Okay.
combination, because the colors, they have to belong to the same color family.
Okay. So, for example, like I'm wearing a pink right now. So, with a pink, I'm wearing if a cigarette pant with a black color. So, will it be a color blocking or how is it will be?
It will be a color blocking, yes, of course. It is appealing
Mm-hmm.
as well. It is really nice if you're wearing a cut.
Mm-hmm.
Use a lot of accessories.
Okay.
And you have to be
Yeah.
very careful when you choose the colors.
Yeah. So obviously, I can't wear a red color or a white color cigarette pants or a jeggings with a pink top, which I'm wearing right now. It has to go with a a darker shade of the in the bottom side. The other questions that has come from Instagram. Let me ask you one more. What should be the ideal dress for PTM, that is parent teacher meeting? Any
This
suggestions?
is yes, yes, many suggestions, not any, many
Hmm.
suggestions. When you're going to school, that is again, we all consider it as a learning place, a temple. It's a sacred
Hmm.
place, right? So there, high respect is demanded, discipline is demanded. So
Hmm.
whenever you go to meet the teacher, don't go as if you're going for a mall or going for a movie. No
Okay.
sleeveless, please avoid sleeveless. Tight
Hmm.
pants, jeans and t-shirt, please avoid. If you're
Oh, we
wearing a
need to
sari,
avoid.
excellent. Avoid. Please avoid jeans and t-shirt under stole. Very, very comfortable. We all love to go to schools with sleeveless top, a stole, and a jeans, pair of jeans.
Hmm.
Never do that.
Okay.
Always wear, again, if you stick to Indian, always wear a sari. If it is very
Mm-hmm.
uncomfortable, a nice salwar kameez, a nice makeup, because your son or daughter, they are going to look at you, they, along
Mm-hmm.
with their face, they are
Uh-huh.
also going to compliment the parents.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Your mother is looking really nice, she is very stylish. I have experienced that. My kids, they always say, mama, they were saying that you are very stylish. क्या करी भाई by birth I am.
Yeah, so we need to be
So
more presentable. No jeans, no jeggings, nothing. A proper
nothing.
salwar suit or a sari if we are
Or
going.
a
And
sari. If you stick to western, a nice formal shirt and a
a
scarf,
trouser.
formal trousers.
Okay. That's a good point because we keep on thinking what should be we do, and we see many parents they wear jeans and a trendy top and other things when they go to the any kind of this. One more question I have: what make first impression lasting, and what should be my style quotient, especially for a fat body?
Okay, first impression regarding that
You have
question, I have already
already
spoken
talked about
about it,
it.
because, yeah, that is
Yeah.
related to non-verbal communication, which includes
Mm-hmm.
80% in creating the first impression, and you have no second chance in creating the first impression.
That's true.
So take care of your clothing, grooming,
Mm-hmm.
body language, and
Mm-hmm.
etiquette.
Okay.
And
The
it
other
also
thing
depends.
yeah, the other question which I have is from, yeah, a lady from a Bareilly. She's saying she's a doctor and normally she wear kurti and a leggings. But I want, I'm sorry, but I want to make it more stylish and formal as well. What should I wear apart from
Okay.
this?
Okay. Good afternoon, Doc. The answer to this question is, you being in that profession which is highest in authority.
Mm-hmm.
Anything you say, we listen to you.
Mm-hmm.
It is just not your position. Your appearance should also tell us that you're authoritative, dependable, trustworthy.
Okay.
What kind of dressing you can wear. Avoid jeggings and leggings. That should be actually banned in India because it is so
Yeah.
comfortable. All of us, we use it so very well. It doesn't matter what size we are, what body shape we are using it. So coming back
Mm-hmm.
to your question, Doc, what you should be wearing, because the kind of job you do, one, you have to be authoritative. The other one is you cannot look jazzy in front of the patients because they are already in pain.
Mm-hmm.
So your color coordination and your type of clothing should soothe their pain.
Mm-hmm.
So always
You should
wear.
you have a very charming personality, kind of, you're saying.
No, there is no charm needed there in the hospital. Their authoritativeness is needed there. You don't need to
Mm-hmm.
be charmful in hospitals. You have to be
Mm-hmm.
authoritative. Stick to saris, which we all love. When we see a doctor with nice minimum makeup,
Mm-hmm.
tied bun, and hair away from her face, and
Mm-hmm.
clean ironed sari or salwar kameez, we feel very nice just by looking at the doctor. If she is
Okay.
wearing neon dresses, do you think jazzy
No,
clothes?
no.
Do you think in jeans? Do you
Of
like
course.
your doctor? No. So,
No.
doc, what you have to do is you have to purchase A-line kurtas, not knee length, above, not above the knee length or the knee length. It should come little more, little longer than your knee, and a
Mm-hmm.
nice cigarette pants, nice
Okay.
accessories, not too jazzy. Just take it. No dangling earrings. You should not wear that
Nice
because
top. Yeah, maybe you
very
can
nice.
have a, AD
Tops.
or a diamond tops.
Yeah, which is not dangling.
Yeah.
It should never be.
Uh-huh.
It will not suit doctors' personality because they are highest in authority. Lawyers,
Mm-hmm.
doctors, engineers, judges, they are highest in authority in the society.
Mm-hmm. Okay. One more question that is coming from Meghatiti Banerjee. I'm a vocalist and a journalist too. What can be my regular attire to carry on both the images?
Okay, you're very lucky that you're playing both the parts. You being a journalist and a vocalist, journalist, you can wear anything. Jeans,
Mhm.
a kurta, and a stole would do wonders for your job.
Okay.
And vocalist, yes, both you can use the same dressing. You have to be comfortable. You're running around here and there, and then stick to minimum makeup and
Mm-hmm.
nice bright color kurtas and play with your stole or scarf. It really creates magic.
Okay. Raga is asking, do you provide online consultation for the image consultation and the other dressing consultation?
Thank you, Raga, for creating another job for me. I'm already hands full, yaar. If you really need, I have many friends I can put you through.
Raga, I'll give Anita's number to you. Maybe you can talk to her on WhatsApp so that you
No,
can get more
actually, you guys
information.
should do this, All of you get together and then plan, and then I have the best, beautiful, very, very beautiful image consultant who can teach you about etiquette, dining etiquette,
Oh.
email etiquette, phone etiquette, etc., etc. Because color coordination, like wardrobe management, all these things, entirely, it takes half a day to cover. So that is the reason I picked up only few things, very important things, just to let you know for sharing knowledge and the benefits.
That's a good idea, Anita. In fact, because we most of them are from the Bangalore, so we can create a meetup in Bangalore, or maybe we can have an online meetup, and where
Definitely.
your friend can give us more insight about the wardrobe management, because that's one of the thing every women get fed up. When we go for a party and we, like you say, clothes stare at you, we stare at clothes and we think that we have nothing to wear, and our
No, you
husband
can
say
create
every day you
whatever.
go and buy and nothing, and now you have nothing to wear.
Correct, correct. That's true. It happens, and then it's a trick. It's an what if you have 5 pieces of clothing, the whole week you
Mhm.
can wear it, creating
Mhm.
different looks. So that's what you're going to learn in wardrobe management, like for daily wear and then for occasional wear. It's a very huge topic. Even verbal and non-verbal communication, it takes half a day.
True, that's so true. The other thing, there's one more question before we say bye. One more question Just bear with me because in Instagram also many people are asking me the questions. So they are asking, is the style is related to your personality trait? So if I'm more comfortable in Western dresses, uh, how can I learn? How can I wear the sari because I'm not very comfortable? So will it show my personality trait?
Always remember one thing. In case if you're not comfortable in wearing something, please don't try it.
Okay.
Because once you don't belong to the place, once
Mm-hmm.
you are very uncomfortable, that
Mm-hmm.
thing will be in your mind that I am not comfortable, my sari may fall off, or I am looking weird, I don't belong to the place. So you do not perform very well that day. For example, if you're wearing a sari for the first time to an occasion,
Mm-hmm.
there, if you are not talking to anybody because you're so scared that if you stand up and talk to them or if you walk towards them, your sari is going to fall. So what happens? Your personality trait, like your confidence, your self-esteem, your self-image and body image, everything becomes low, and your interaction with people becomes less. Then people will
Mm-hmm.
think that you have attitude problem,
Okay.
whereas you're just uncomfortable in whatever you're wearing. And always
Mm-hmm.
wear what fits you and comforts you according to your body image or body
Okay.
shape.
Mm-hmm. Got your point. I hope you got the answer, Devi. So one more life question which is coming up is because both Instagram and Facebook we are showing the live. So there are many people who are asking us the question. So obviously one last question before we leave you. The another question that is coming that as you said, verbal non-communication is very important and creates the last impression. How about the eyes? So sometimes what happens when we are talking with someone, we don't do the direct contact, and normally it says that it's not a good etiquette. So any tips regarding the eyes communication?
Sure. See, this is it comes under body language, eye to
Mm-hmm.
eye contact,
Mm-hmm.
and your body posture, positive body posture, the way you sit, and then
Mm-hmm.
the way you shake hand. All of them, it happens simultaneously.
Mm-hmm.
It is not considered as bad etiquette to not to have direct eye to eye contact. The reason is in parts of Gulf where they follow Islam religion,
Mm-hmm.
there they do not look into women's eyes.
Okay.
For example, if I'm talking to you, I need a glass of water, I will be asking, I need a glass of water. It is not considered rude. But here in our country, it is considered, Western country, it is considered rude. It depends on our religion. So,
Okay.
yes, since we are in our country, in India, we have to follow proper eye to eye contact.
Okay.
If you are not very confident on the topic you are talking about,
Mm-hmm.
immediately your body says that you're not confident and you will change your eye contact. Never do that.
Okay.
When you say
Got your
hi,
point.
hello to somebody, yeah, when you say
Mm-hmm.
hi, hello to somebody, direct eye to eye contact, very confident eye contact, whether it's a male or female, doesn't
Mm-hmm.
matter. And when you start verbal communication, once you start talking about your product or your knowledge in your arena, be very confident. When you feel that it is going somewhere which you don't know, stop
Mm-hmm.
it. Because your eyes first, it says that your fears, and then you're very less confident on what you're talking.
Okay, so it's important, like, as you said, that, I, yeah, it just speaks a lot compared to, when we are doing with the, hands action or something. So obviously the eyes is also important and we need to tame our eyes communication. Don't you think so?
Definitely. It all happens simultaneously. All of them, they have to be in harmony. You
Okay.
have to look at the person,
Mm-hmm.
you exchange a few messages that hi, hello, how are you, I'm comfortable with. If you are an interviewer, you have to make the other opposite person comfortable to extract the knowledge or information from him. So it is
Got
just
it.
not eye to eye contact, it's your communication and your body. All of them should be in harmony. They have to listen to each other.
So, thank you so much, Anita. That's the wrap up of this She Network talk show. And it was pleasure having you here. So, oh, before I wrap up, another question just came. Would you like to answer it or yeah?
Definitely, please go ahead.
Hi, she's Madhvi. I'm a short in height. Which kind of clothes should I prefer? I think you have already given the answer.
Okay. So, Madhvi, hi, don't worry about it. So, you have to here just accept that you're short. What can be done? Madhvi,
Mm-hmm.
always choose the right kind of clothing which suits your personality. For example, never wear horizontal stripes, t shirt,
Mm-hmm.
or dresses, or pants which has horizontal prints.
Mm-hmm.
Very heavy, bold prints on your body. No, no. Always stick to vertical, straight line stripes shirt for your upper torso, lower torso as well. And never wear
Mm-hmm.
capris
True.
because
If we,
capris they cut your height to half. Always stick to
okay.
nice heels which uplifts your personality.
And plazo will go well.
No, it's again should be banned.
Mm-hmm.
Palazzos only for tall people. It really
Mm-hmm.
looks good. It fits well for taller personality. However, in
Okay.
case we short people, we love to wear palazzos because they are so comfortable. At home, you wear it. Outside, in case if you are going to wear it, choose the proper top and nice heels, which gives your height little uplift.
Got your point. Thank you so much, Anita. It was pleasure talking to you, and I hope my viewers got all the answers of their questions. I would also like to say that we will come back again with you with some other topic because I want to also, take an initiative in the drive which you are doing for the menstruational cycle for underprivileged people. So we will definitely come back to you with that topic again, maybe in the next month or next to next month. So thank you so much, Anita.
Thank you so much, Ruchita. All the very best in whatever you're doing. And it's a great platform for everybody to share their knowledge. And then we also can get informed by this. So before
Thank
I
you.
wrap up, I would love to say one thing: change the way you look, it changes your life.
Thank you so much. That's so true. Such a
Take care.
good word from you. Thank you so much. Bye bye.
Thank you. Bye bye. Take care.
Bye.